Happy New Year. I hope you guys had a good New Year's. Today we're going to do my top 10 favorite tarot deck for 2025. So let's go ahead and get started. Starting with deck number 10. It is the Soul Reflections by Sunshine Connolly. It is published by Blue Angel, and in the United States it is Llewellyn. It's in a larger case, 2-part hard case box. Ribbon, nice large size guidebook it comes with. And all of these decks that I'm showing, I have done individual walkthrough for each deck. So if you want to see, if you're interested in any of these decks and want to see a walkthrough of each card, just search on my site, put Auntie and then the name of the deck. This is a countdown, so I'm not going to show you every single card. These are the cards that I liked for 2025. And this deck is a black and white deck. It's very beginner friendly. As you can see, not only does it have good illustration, but there are keywords, key phrases for upright meaning as well as reverse meaning. So it makes an excellent deck for the beginner reader or anyone if you're looking for a black and white deck. And you don't mind having keywords or key phrases on your deck. But something different than the Rider-Waite-Smith illustration, but yet still follows the Rider-Waite-Smith meaning. See, as you can see, 6 of Cups. Even though it's different, it conveys the same meaning. And then the keywords explain the similar meaning as the traditional meaning as well. Childhood, nostalgia, innocence, memories, past, sentimentality, reunions. All right. So that comes in at number 10 for me for 2025. Very nice, readable, beginner user friendly, nice presentation, box, full-size guidebook. Soul Reflections Tarot. Coming in at number 9, we have the Bone, Stone, and Earth Flash Tarot. The Reawakening, again in a large hard case 2-part box. Once again, Blue Angel. And in the United States, it's Llewellyn. Pictures of the cards in the back. This is by Avalon Cameron, and the art is by Anna Torian. Again, nicely presented. Ribbon, nice, thick, full-size color guidebook. Deck is, here are the backs. They are borderless, nice, saturated, bold colors, good illustration, beautiful colors. Looks sort of like a painting, some of them, or a sketch. Again, something different from the RWS illustration, but not so far off that you don't understand what's trying to convey, like the Lovers. I mean, it's pretty readable, nice colors, different, unique, borderless. It does have the name of the character, like the farmer and his wife, as well as the name of the card on the deck. And as I mentioned, it does come with a nice color, large size guidebook. All right, so that is Bone, Stone, and Earth Flesh Tarot, published by Blue Angel and Llewellyn, coming in at number 9 for me for 2025. Number 8 is called the Stained Glass Tarot, and this is different from the other stained glass tarot, and I just did a walkthrough on this just a couple weeks ago, and I may have mixture on this, but I like it because I know some people, I read the comments, some people said it's AI, but to me it was a usable deck. I like the cardstock, I like the blue gilding, I like the illustration. The other stained glass, which I did show on the walkthrough of this one, the miners doesn't have illustration, they're just pip cards. This one does. So for me, I just got it I think a month ago, maybe even less, 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I started reading with it, doing readings, and it read really well for me. I love the colors, I like the stained glass, I like the cardstock, it shuffled well, it's readable, it gave me good readings. So for me, it worked. Now, some people say that it looks AI, and it may be, to be honest, I don't know. I just look, I am an intuitive reader. I look at the deck, if I resonate, if I like the colors, if it reads well for me, shuffle well, good cardstock, decent, and it gives me good readings, accurate, then I'm good. That's how I use my card. I don't really look, you know, as far as if it's AI or not. I look at, can I read it? Does it give me good readings? Do I resonate with it? So some of you may not agree, but this is, you know, one of the decks I did use a lot. So it came in at number 8 for me, and it did come with a guidebook. And it's really nice, colorful, beautiful deck. So the Stained Glass Tarot, and that came in for me at number 7 this year for 2025 tarot cards. Coming in at number 6 is Magical Hours Tarot by Cecilia Latari, and it's illustrated by Fabiana Belmonte. It's in a larger hard case 2-part box. No, sorry, magnetic box, not 2-part, it's magnetic. Strong magnet there. Publisher is US Games. It does come with a full-size, large, colorful guidebook. And it even comes in its own soft case tucked box inside the hard case box. I've done readings with this deck. Now these are larger, a little larger than the traditional plaid back tarot card size. So for those of you who have petite hands, just FYI, it's a little larger, not so much larger. They are glossy, as you can see, so they feel plasticky. They're not matte or papery, but it's not like thick glossy. It's still bendable, flexible. Very nice, pretty. It's borderless with this, except for this white section down here. Different than the traditional Rider-Waite Smith, but as you can see, very readable, beautiful deck. It's more, although this is bold, but it's more, some of it's more pastel-y, lighter colors, but It gave me good readings, something different, unique, more like sort of whimsical, but not too much. Kind of different. It may not be for everyone, but if you're looking for something a little different, unique, here's the tower. See, very readable. Seven of Wands. You might want to check this deck out if you want something different than the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith decks. It's the Magical Hours Tarot. If I can put it back in the box. These tuck boxes have a lip, so if you don't put the front cards in first, then it won't fit. Like it'll catch on that lip at the bottom. So there we go. So a tuck box comes in a tuck box inside the harder case box, and it does have a large guidebook magnetic box. So that comes in for me at number 6. Oops, I just dropped it. Wait, was that number 6? Yeah, right? 10, 9, 8, 7. Sorry, that was number 7. I'm losing count as I get caught up. So this is number 6. Now this is an older deck that was initially released in 2013. It's called the Illuminati Tarot by Eric C. Dunn and Kim Hudgens. And originally it was released in 2013. I think I acquired my first deck at a medical new age metaphysical store around 2016. This year, 2025, publishers by Los Garibello in the United States is Llewellyn. This year they revised it. Initially it came in a larger box and came with a larger book, and it was glossy. It comes with the title card. This revision they added gold gilding, and they changed the cardstock from the glossy plasticky finish to matte papery finish, and I know a lot of people prefer matte. However, if you own the original Illuminati Tarot and you're happy with it, there's no changes as far as the colors, the illustration. But if you don't like that glossy plasticky cardstock and you want matte, or if your deck is really old and you're looking for a revised copy and you like matte cardstock, look at these colors. You may want to check this out. As I said, it's gold gilding bonus. Look at the saturation and colors. I remember when I saw this deck in the bookstore, I was in awe. I'm still in awe. It's a beautiful deck. Now, some of the cards are, like this one's pretty traditional, but some of them are a little busy. But for the most part, they do follow the R.W.S. Smith. See, this is a little bit busy, although you can see it, right? The 7 of Wands, there's the 6 Wands. Here's the Tower. In some of them, there's a lot going on. So it may be too busy for some people, just FYI. If you love colors, if you like bold, saturated colors, and you want something different, see, this is really busy than the traditional, but very beautiful colors. Something a little bit different, but not so far from the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith system. You might want to check this out. Still one of my favorite decks after all these years. It's a beautiful, beautiful deck. Look at this. Beautiful, gorgeous. I love the colors. Love it, love it. In this new edition, it comes with a smaller guidebook. No pictures, but it does come with a guidebook. Other than the matte cardstock and the gold gilding and smaller box, everything else is pretty much the same. So like I said, if your old deck is still good and you're happy with that glossy cardstock, then no need to update. But since it was released this year, well, last year, we're in 2026, right? Today's the first day of 2026. Since it was released in this new edition 2025, I included in my top 10 for my 2025 favorite tarot decks because it is a different finish. All right, moving on to the top 5. Number 5, we have Stardust Wanderer, created and written by Jen Sankey. It comes in a hard case magnetic box. I believe this is an independent publisher, although I did get it on Amazon. It does come with a color, well, sort of, nope, not color, black and white, but it does have illustration guidebook. Here are the backs. It is gold gilded. Cardstock's really nice, matte. Pretty much borderless with the exception of one border at the bottom. It has the name of the card as well as the number and astrological sign for the major arcana. Well, not all. I don't know. Yes, it does. So, yeah. So all the cards do have the astrological sign on them. So if you're looking for cards with astrological sign, this one does have it. Again, bold, saturated, beautiful colors. I love decks that have nice colors. Matte cardstock, really nice cardstock. I love it. So I read intuitively, so I love the colors. I just like colors in general. And, you know, that illustration, not too busy, but nice and easy to see and read, not too dark as far as printing, because then I can't recognize what is in the picture. So for me, decks like these are perfect, as you notice throughout. My favorites are very colorful, saturated colors, lots of colors, beautiful, clearly defined illustrations that I can see. I don't have to squint to figure out what is going on. Beautiful, beautiful deck. Look at this. It's gorgeous, you guys. Looking at this, I'm still in awe of it. Look at these colors. Gorgeous. Gorgeous deck. Look at this, 2 of Cups. It sort of has like a pirate ship-like theme, but it does kind of follow the RWS system, so that you don't have to figure out what's going on. Plus it has the astrological symbol. Very nice, beautiful deck, beautiful cardstock. Does come with a guidebook. So that is their Stardust Wanderer. It made my top 5. Hard case magnetic box that it comes in. Down to number 4, we have Whisper of Time Tarot by Sonia Kulinyak. It's in a hard case 2-part box. Lo Scarabeo. In the United States, it is Llewellyn. just black inside. It does come with a title card and a guidebook, black and white small guidebook. Here are the backs. Again, it's gold gilded, nice little touch bonus. Matte cardstock. Beautiful, beautiful deck. Another beautiful deck. Look at these illustration. Look at the colors. Illustration, very readable, but different than the RWS. But not so different that you have to try to figure out what each card means. Very readable. You can just pick it up and start reading with it. Beautiful, beautiful, gorgeous deck. I love it. So many beautiful decks that came out. I had a hard time deciding. I had to like play around with it, try to do mini readings to come up with my top 10 because there was so many close calls. All right, so that is the Whispers of Time Tarot by Sonia Kulinyuk. Apologies if I mispronounced that. I tried the best of pronouncing it out. Whispers of Time Tarot. Okay, made my top 5 list, coming in at number 4. Right? 4? Yeah, number 4. Down to the top 3. Ta-da! We have Trionfi della Luna Tarot by Patrick Valenza. Many of you that's been around is familiar with this author. He's had many decks. This comes with a little white book, just standard little white book. Now, for some reason, I did have his first deck. This is the back. Size are not good. I did not use his first deck as much. For some reason, I didn't resonate with it, or maybe my taste changed. I resonate with this deck better. Let me fix this. Better than his first deck for some reason. I don't know why. It's still the same type of style. If you're familiar with Patrick Valenza's style, it's a little quirky, right? It's not for everyone. You know, very different, very unique. It does follow the Rider-Waite-Smith system, as you can see, but with Patrick's own little twist and illustration. But for some reason, I found myself reading with this deck more. I'm not sure why. I don't know if my taste changed or something about it, the colors or something. I don't know. I just know that I use this deck a lot more than his first deck. I got his first deck. I really didn't use his first deck that much. So, and it's by US Games. And so it's traditional, standard Rider-Waite-Smith plaid back tarot card size. It shuffles nice. Traditional US Games cardstock, if you're familiar. So I just found myself using this deck a lot. So it came in for me as number 3. It made my top 3 for 2025. So once again, there's that lip. So you kind of have to put the cards. See, there's, I don't know, you probably can't see, it's black. So there's that lip. So you have to put cards in first and then put the rest in, otherwise it won't go down. All right, so Trionfi della Luna Tarot by Patrick Valenza made my top 3, coming in as at number 3. Down to the last 2. Number 2, we have Galactic Star Tarot by Alexandra Hanley and Pamela Chen, illustrated by Ksenia Boko. Comes in a hard case 2-pack box. Publisher is Hay House. There's a few pictures of the cards in the back. Now this, as the name suggests, Galactic Star, it does come with a little black and white guidebook. No pictures. It is a galactic theme. Here are the backs. Matte cardstock, pretty thick for Hay House. They went back. It was thick, and then it got thin. Then they went back, so their cardstock's better. So although it's different than the traditional RWS illustration, you can still follow it. It's galactic, so there's galactic theme, UFOs, Emperor, but the colors again are beautiful, matte cardstock, borderless. As you can see, it's not that it doesn't stray too far from traditional RWS Smith. So 8 of Swords, so anyone can pick up this deck and read if you're familiar with the RWS. Even if you're not, I mean, it's pretty easy illustration to read from with galactic theme. If you don't like galactic theme, then you can skip this deck. But if you like colors, borderless, matte cardstock, looking for something different than the traditional RWS, but yet doesn't stray too far away from it. See, the knight is on a bird instead of a horse. Lovers, you might want to check this out. Or if you're doing, you know, some kind of whirly theme reading where you need otherworldly, other dimension beings, UFOs, this may be the deck you want to check out. This is one of those decks that I open it up and I didn't put it back in the box, and it sat on my tarot desk. So that means it's one of the decks that I use, I reach for, I use, that's easy to read. So that's why it came in at number 2. Galactic Star Tarot, published by Hay House, author Alexandra Henley and Pamela Chan, with a galactic theme. We finally made it. Drum roll. Number 1 tarot deck. My favorite for 2025 is the El Santo Tarot. Right away, you probably can figure out why. Look at this color. Comes in a larger hard case 2-part box. Publisher is US Games. And it is by Michael J. Auger. Or Auger. Auger, I'm not sure if he pronounced the A. It comes with a large size guidebook. It's divided into 2 piles. Purple, my favorite color. That's a bonus hard case card board underneath. Oops. Somehow I mixed up the cards when I took out the 2 piles. All right. So here are the backs. Kind of like a geometric pattern. Sides are edged in black. It's a little shorter, I believe. Nope. Well, it's hair shorter than traditional plaid-back tarot card size, but pretty much traditional plaid-back tarot card size. Matte cardstock. It has that satiny finish. US Games, traditional US Game cardstock. It has a borderless feel with the exception of the black border at the bottom where they have the name of the card. And then they also have the element of each card. And they are color-coded, by the way. I did do a walkthrough on this, all of these decks. So if you want to see each card individually, the Major Arcana, I think they made purplish. But like, see how the pentacles are green And then the wands are red, so they are color coded. But again, beautiful saturated colors, very easy to read. So the cups are blue, as you can see, they have blue in them. Not everyone may like this type of illustration. Sort of like on the whimsical side a little bit, but very readable. Lots of details, lots of colors. Very different. This is another one that stayed on my desk outside of the box all year long so that I can quickly grab it easily. And it is my #1 favorite deck for 2025. Al Santo Tarot by Michael J. Ugger. Sorry. Published by US Games. Comes with a nice large size skybook. All right, so that completes another year of my top 10 favorite countdown in tarot decks. I hope you guys enjoy that. And I will put links for all 10 decks in the description underneath the video. And as I mentioned, I have done walkthrough for each one of these decks. So if there's anyone you want to go back and see each card for all 78 cards, it is already on the channel. Thanks for watching. Happy New Year again. Hope everyone have a good 2026, and I will catch you again on the next video. Bye.